Hey guys, it's Jeremy from howtohockey.com. This is another video for the backhand challenge. In the last video, I taught you guys how to roof that puck when you're in close to the net. In this video, I'm going to teach you guys how to get more power on your backhand when you're further away. Let's go. First, I'm going to talk you through the three-step process of taking the backhand when you're further away from the net. I'm going to mention things that you're going to want to really focus on to get more power towards the net and get a nice hard backhand. Then I'm going to do a few examples and I'll just talk through that process again. And I also have some examples of the pros doing it, like Crosby, Datsuk, Zetterberg, Patrick Kane, the guys with the really good backhands. So if you want to see those, I've got a link in the video description. It's going to go to my article and I have embedded all those videos for you guys to see. Let's get to the process of taking that strong backhand. So the first thing I want to talk about is location of the puck. So watching the pros, I noticed most of them with the really strong backhands, they'll release the puck from sort of the front of their foot anywhere to about the middle, no further back than that. And the reason for that is because you want to get that good weight transfer and be able to get your hands moving to get that puck moving. So if they're right back here, you can't really get anything on it if you're going to release from right there, right? So to get more power, watch what happens. If I start with the puck here, pull it towards my front foot, and then release it from there, I have all this room to get power and get weight transfer onto that puck and also move my hands to get that power and more energy behind the puck. So you always want to try to release it from the front to maybe about the middle. Second thing to talk about is what you're doing with your hands. You're going to use your wrists in a similar way that you use them when you're in close to the net, but not quite exactly the same. So you still want to cup that puck, and the reason you want to cup that puck is so that you can manipulate where the puck is when you release it. So if see right now it's too far away from my body, with those the hands rolled over and cupping the puck, I can pull it into a good spot here and then release it. So one thing that I mentioned when you're taking that shot when you're in close to the net, you want to roll your hands over and then unroll them quickly and take that shot. Now, when you're taking a powerful backhand, you don't do it exactly the same way. What I noticed a lot of the pros do is they'll open up that blade, they're going to wait just like a half of a second or a tenth of a second and then get that shot. So it's kind of like they're pulling the puck in, opening the blade, sort of prepping, and then putting everything they've got into that shot. So that's the last trick to taking a really good backhand. And what I notice a lot of the pros do. So the last step that I notice a lot of the pros do with the really good backhands is they give it all right at the end. So we started with the puck location, right? And we started with rolling the wrist, the second one. So you're going to roll your wrists, you're going to unroll those wrists, and now the puck is ready to shoot. Notice how I have the blade open like this, and what I really want to do is just put everything I've got into that shot and really let it all go towards net. So it's kind of like a final snap motion in the end. And that snap comes from a nice little push from the legs, getting an extra little push with the body, right? A little bit more weight transfer, really getting those hands activated, really pushing down here, pulling there, right? And the further away you are, the more you want to roll your wrists to keep that puck low. But when you're about the hash marks, you can leave that blade a little bit more open. So I'm going to show you what that looks like right now. So pulling, open the blade a little bit, and then let everything you've got into that. And looking a little quicker now. So pulling, open, get that snap off. Missed the net there, so I should probably roll my wrist just a little bit more and do it one more time. So loading up in this back leg, pulling it across, opening the blade, and then snapping. You want to really put everything you've got into that shot. Last point I want to talk about is taking that backhand when you're moving. It's easy to explain pulling the puck back, loading up that back leg, pulling the backhand across, and getting that shot on net. But a lot of times in the more competitive leagues, you don't have that time to do all that stuff. So what I noticed, one thing the pros do to get that good weight transfer is actually use their skating to put that towards the net. Basically what they do is they move the puck this way to protect it, and then they use their edges to cut towards the net. And while they're cutting towards the net, then they're getting energy moving towards the net. And they sort of time it, so right when most of their energy is moving towards the net, then they let go of the puck. So it's sort of a method of timing the release of your shot to when your energy starts to move towards net. So let's say I'm cutting across the top of the crease right here, and I want to take a backhand. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go like this, protect the puck, I'm going to cut towards the net, and then let that shot go. So I'll give you a few video examples of me doing it, try my best to make it look good. There we go, guys. There's an example of me using that powerful backhand. Hopefully you guys can take some tips away from that and use it to improve your backhand. And if you want to look at the pros taking their nice strong backhands and try to see the similarities to what I'm teaching and what the pros are doing, you can check out the link in the video description. I've got a full blog post with the embedded links in there, so you can watch all those videos right there on my website. Thanks a lot for watching the videos, And see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and you can subscribe to my blog as well.